Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Ol'SargeCollects. My name is Dan, and today I finally received my April SGC submission. So I submitted this on the 1st of April. I believe SGC got it by the 3rd or 4th and logged it into their system. And it's taken this long. Today is May 10th that I received it. Now, some of these cards had never been graded before, and I got that. Still longer than I expected, though. But anyway, let me go ahead and take off all of the wrapping and get everything ready to show you. I have seen the grades. One thing did come back ungraded, and I'm kind of surprised by that. I'll tell you about that when I get it opened up. But let me put you on pause. Let me open everything, and then I'll come back with the reveal. Okay, I'm back and I have unwrapped all of the cards. Let me go ahead and share with you that the majority of this SGC submission was all non-sports cards. I'll show you some baseball cards. If you're only into baseball, I'll show you some baseball cards right up front. And then if you want to skip the rest, cool. If you want to stick around, you're going to see some really cool cards though. And some of those are some multi-sport cards. A lot of these cards are Liebig. So this was the first time that, SGC graded some of these sets, these Liebig sets. And so some of these other cards, it was the first time that they'd been graded as well. Let me jump into a strange thing that happened though. So we'll start off with baseball. This card right here, this is an 1882 Vogel Brothers Spring and Summer Fashions card. And they did not grade this. I didn't get a reason why. They just said no, SGC does not grade. But let me tell you the strange thing. I know somebody that has graded this card with SGC. And when I typed in this card into their system, it automatically came up. That's the strange thing. If it auto-populates with this card, and I know for a fact someone's graded it in the past, why didn't they grade it this time? So that's a question that I would like an answer to. Anyway, you can see here, it is baseball related. You got a kid here holding a bat, and you got another kid here holding the ball. So that's the only card out of the submission that they didn't grade. And then I've got around 30 cards that they did grade. Let me show you a first ever for SGC. So this is a 1917 British American Tobacco. It's from the Sports of the World set. And they have different versions of this card with different backs. And this is a blank back version. But really cool generalized... Hey there. Really cool generalized early baseball tobacco card. So just really cool. And this was a third time. They always say third time is a charm. This was the third time that I sent this to SGC in hopes that they would grade it. Each time I sent it, I had to send documentation trying to prove that it was a legit card. I actually have the entire set. And so, like I said, it took 3 times to get this graded. But anyway, that's the first card. And then the only other baseball-related card is this 1936 Allen's number 16 America baseball. So there's 2 cards in the set representing America. There's this one and a golf card. And so this is the most popular card in the set. And they have different advertisement backs. This is the QT Fruit Drops back. So pretty cool card. I'd been hunting this card for a long time, and I ended up having to buy the entire set just to get this one card. But I'm happy I did because I really do like this card. And overall, the set's pretty cool. And it's not a 50 card set, it's a smaller set. Now let me jump into some other sports-related Liebig cards before I get into all the other stuff. So here is a set that I purchased, and it was all on a piece of, it was on it was in a scrapbook page, basically. And so they show different various sports. And this one, this is in Italian, by the way. You know, Leibigs, they come in different languages. This one is in Italian. This is horse racing. And this set is from 1896. So some of the sports represented here might be, you know, the first time that they were ever represented on cardboard. So anyway, this is the horse racing. And then the next one, shout out to my friends that love soccer. The next one is this soccer card. Really cool. Really cool early image of soccer. And this is what the backs look like, in case you were wondering. And then you've got tennis. Called it lawn tennis at the time. And one of my favorites in this whole set, you have bicycle racing. And what's really cool about this one is that they're on the high bikes. And you're going to see throughout the rest of this SGC submission that I really love the image of people on these high bicycles. And so I just really loved this one. And this card right here is the reason why I bought the set. Just really cool image. So. And then the next one is rowing. Love the artwork on these Liebig cards. They're just beautiful artwork. And the last one is ice skating. So Liebig cards come in 6 card sets. All right, so now I'm going to move into some of these cards here. And the first one is an 1888 Allen and Ginter Birds of America. And this is from the N37 set. So there's 2 different sets. N37 is the full image. And then I forget what set it is, in something, where it's just the tobacco card here of the eagle. But this one is of the full card and all of its details. Really cool image. And then here's the back. Missing some paper, but that's okay. And then here we have a Statue of Liberty card from 1911. Hassan Cigarettes, and this is from the Lighthouse series. This is from the T77 set. And here's the back. And this is from a cool set. This is from the 1900 Hoffman House T89 set. This is card number 4 of England. Now what you'll notice is on the back they have songs. They're like usually national songs. And so on the back of this one, the song is the roast beef of Old England. And as it says below, there are 25 cards in the complete set. I currently have 2. But this one is in an SGC 3. Really cool image there. And this one is my favorite image. This is of Lady Liberty, I think. But anyway, this is number 10 from America, and the song on the back is America. So now I'm surprised this didn't get a lower grade, considering it's got marking right there. But it's okay. I'm good with a 2. All right, so the most highest decorated soldier of World War I was Corporal Alvin York. And the only card I could find of his was from this 1933 National Schickel Daredevils set. Card number 13, Corporal York alone captures 132 Germans. So I wanted to have some representation of Alvin York in my collection. And this is the only card that I could find of his. So there you go. And you're going to see a theme later on. I've got some aviation cards in this set. This is the 1910 Will's Cigarettes Aviation. And this is card number 35, Wright Brothers biplane. Now, the fact that it's 1910 means that this is the Wright Brothers rookie card, because they first took flight in 1909 in their biplane. So, pretty cool that they are actually pictured right there on their plane. And you may know this or not, but the Wright brothers were the first two aviators to fly a plane. All the other planes before that were gliders. All right, so here is a 1908 Stalwart Album 10 from Group 426. This is Leonardo da Vinci. Now, there's another Stalwart Leonardo da Vinci card that's considered his rookie card. I'm not really too interested in that one. I really like this one, and the reason why is because it has the Last Supper image right here, the painting of the Last Supper, which I think is really cool. So it's a very famous painting. So here you have the back. And another high bicycle card. This is from the 1889 Kenny Brothers Novelty Set, Type 5. And again, bicycle in a 1.5. And there's some staining on the back, as you can see. And I have a 1963 Dutch gum card of Audrey Hepburn. These are blank back cards. And I have a 1962 ABC Minors Color Stars of Elvis Presley. Card number 4. Another situation where I had to buy the whole set to get the card. And no worries with that. Here's the back. It was only like a 12 card set, so this one got a 5. And being down here in New Orleans, you can't not have a card of Louis Armstrong. So here is my 1966 Lions made card from the Famous People set, card number 38, Louis Armstrong. Here's the back of it. So this is a really cool card. I love the image of Uncle Sam. And this was a really clean copy of this card. Now, it got an authentic because this is a punch out where the original card, it's meant to be punched out, and you stick your finger through it, and you can wag it at people and everything, as also depicted on the back here. So this was a really clean copy. I was hoping that it would get a numerical grade, but because it's been punched out, it did not. But really cool. So the set is the 1968 Topps Laugh-In, and this is card number 60, Uncle Sam Wants You. And then the last card I got here is an early Kellogg's card. This one is a 1946 Kellogg's Portraits of the Presidents. And so this is a whole set of presidential cards. And card number 1 happens to be George Washington, our first commander-in-chief and president, and has much higher demand for this card as well. So here's the back. So I'll be selling this card as I will with some of these other cards. The Elvis card I'm going to be selling, the Audrey Hepburn I'll be selling. So I'll be selling some of these other cards as well. But yeah, so that's a good card. All right, now on to the Liebigs, and to close this out, like I said, I have an aviation set of Liebigs, so the first 6 are going to be aviation. So this is a second year Wright Brothers card, and so this is from 1911, Liebig, and this is in Italian, and here's an early image of one of the Wright brothers on his biplane. And then we have another aviation card. We We have some Zeppelins here. The imagery on these cars is just, it's just awesome. I love the imagery on these cards. Here's another Zeppelin. I think it really dates it too. You've got the horse-drawn buggy right there. It's pretty cool. So here you have some other biplanes. And then last in the set is, looks like some more Zeppelin type aircraft. And again, I'm not really huge into aviation, but I do love the imagery on them. And that card that the Wright Brothers set came, or the card that the Wright Brothers the set was in, beautiful set. So here is a 1907 Liebig in German of Benjamin Franklin. I'll be selling this card as well. And one that I'm glad got the grade that it did. This is a Liebig of Christopher Columbus. Just a cool image where he's touching ground on U.S. soil. You've got some Native Americans over here. Just kind of you got the ship back there. Kind of an interesting image. All right, then we have some more bicycle cards to finish this out. We have an 1891 Duke and Sons bicycle and trick riders set, and this is the easy riding card. A pretty cool image. Here's the back of it. And you've got an 1878 Huntley and Palmer's trade card of some cyclists. And this is in a 1.5. And here's the back. So I really like the grader who graded all these because he didn't put every single large card in a baggie, which really drives me nuts. And now I want to kind of send some of my other large cards back to SGC, hoping for the same grader. All right, so this is the last card. This is a trade card that I honestly didn't expect SGC to grade. In fact, between these two, I would have expected this one to not be graded and this one to be graded. But this is an 1890s card. I had to look it up when it was done. This card was done in the 1890s, and it's a Dieter's Crown Baking Powder trade card. And on the back, it's got an advertisement for Dieter's Crown Baking Powder. And this got a 3.5. Awesome looking lithograph of an early cyclist on a high bicycle. Really cool. All right, guys. Well, this wraps up my SGC return for the month of April. Here it is again, May 10th. So y'all take care. Keep hunting the good stuff. And we'll talk to you next time.